Hi, I'm Don Kinney. Welcome to Dragon Warrior Weekly. We'll be bringing you martial arts lessons and tutorials every week for half an hour on TV 10. I'll be your host. I'm the Kung Fu teacher here at Elite Martial Arts and MMA. My school is called Dragon Warrior, which is where we got the name for the show. This is the owner of Elite Martial Arts and MMA, Jesse Kirby.
Jesse Kirby, like he said, owner, head instructor of Elite Martial Arts and MMA in Martinsburg, West Virginia.
And I'm an assistant instructor, Wildman Robbie Page, 16 years of professional wrestling and martial arts combination. And I'm also a local soccer coach in the area.
All right, we're going to get right into it. Since the first episode, we'll be giving you basics, warm-ups, stretches, some basic techniques, all the beginner stuff that you would need to learn if you're getting into martial arts for the first time, or switching styles for the first time, something along those lines. All right, so without further ado. In the Chinese martial arts, qigong is very popular. It's basically just mixing breathing with movement. So there's a ton of different styles that you can do, different sets of exercises, but it's basically just getting you in the habit of moving and breathing. All right, so since my style is 5 animal Kung Fu, I'm gonna do a qigong technique for each of the 5 main animals of Kung Fu. Now in Kung Fu, there's actually a lot more than 5 animals, but we call it that because there's a main 5, being the tiger, the leopard, the crane, the snake, and the dragon. We're just gonna do those 5 for today. All right, so we'll start with crane, and we're just gonna flap the wings. And this one we're gonna go all the way out to the sides, just flap up and down, and notice that I move my body, right? I sink my hips, bend my knees, right? I can come all the way up, put the back of the hands together, and I can come all the way up and cross the hands if I want, right? Get full range of motion, and then I'll just alternate which one passes over the top. All right? Now in the more martial arts application, you would do the feet just a little bit wider, and you bring the hands out over the knees and not higher than the eye lines. And notice that the wrists lead, right? Just like in the old Karate Kid, paint the fence, right? The wrist goes up, the wrist comes down. All right, so that's a little bit, both sides of the most basic crane, okay? Now tiger, you're gonna bend them in like you got claws, right? Like your fingers are claws, and you don't wanna have the thumbs way back here. You wanna bring them in a little bit, almost like you're trying to tuck them between the first 2 fingers, but you're holding on to something. All right, we're gonna bend our knees just a little bit, up nice and straight, back to the chest, and push out, and back to the chest, and push out. All right, and that's the basic tiger qigong. You can do it totally relaxed, or you can do it maximizing the muscle tension in the fingers and the wrist back to forearm, but you don't want to tighten your shoulders up real tight. You want to keep the shoulders nice and relaxed. So you can do a few of those, and then if you want to mix that up, you can circle them out and in like this. All right, and so when the hands are coming in, we're gonna breathe in. And then when they're going out, we'll breathe out. All right, let's try this one. Good, so you can play around with that, right? There's not really a set right or wrong way. Now we're gonna switch to leopard. This is the same kind of thing where we have claws, but for the leopard, we're gonna bring the fingers all the way in tight. All right, so all the way in tight, no space between the fingers and the top of the palm there. And then we're gonna go out to one side, and notice this one's here by the chest. Yeah, we're gonna pulse it a little bit, like we're squeezing our shoulder blades together. And then we'll switch it around and go the other way, pulse it a little bit. And around. And you wanna do that at least 3 times on each side. Some of these will abbreviate a little bit for the time slot of the show, but you can do as many repetitions as you like. The more you do them, the more you'll feel good and move good, be happy and healthy, okay? Now let's go snake. So this is gonna be nice and easy. We'll be palm up. We're gonna put the fingertips together and just twist them out, right? So the signature of the snake is coiling energy or spiraling energy, right? Just like a snake coils up and then comes out and strikes, right? So this is the same idea as your reverse punch. How in martial arts you'll bring it from the chest or the hip and twist it out into a punch, right? This is the same idea, but we're doing it as a breathing exercise. Right? And so you can do it slow and relaxed, and or build it up with a little relax. And finally we have the dragon. The dragon claw is going to be big and ferocious like the dragon. This is almost like you're holding giant grapefruits or something. And there's a little bit of a tension between the pinky and the thumb. All right, what we're going to do here is the dragon's a mystical animal that flies around in the sky and it has control over the water element. So what we're going to do is fly over, see the ocean, breathe in all the water out of the ocean, and then we're going to blow it up into the sky to make the clouds. Then we're going to gather up the clouds and blow fog back down. And when you do this one, you can stay flat on the feet with the knees bent, or you can move with it and come all the way up on the toes when the hands go up. Right, so that gives you some variation on those. We'll be back after these messages.
My name's Jesse, like I said earlier. The style of karate that we do at Elite is called Tang Sudo. Basically, martial arts is all kicks and punches, but there's a lot of different ways to get there. Our style has a lot of kicks in it and a lot more self-defense. Put your feet together. Try to touch your toes. Hand up. Shoulder width apart. Hands on your hips. Bend back. End up. Touch the floor. Keep your legs straight. Back up. Bend back. And twist. All right, wide legs. Stretch the middle. Stretch each leg, put one hand on the floor, one hand on your foot. Switch. Back to the middle. All right, now lift your head up, bend your knees, and try to sit down on the floor, but don't move your feet. Keep your feet in the same spot. Now rock back and forth. All right, now try to put your elbows and knees together, then hands on the floor, and then try to sit down on the floor and rock back and forth. Good. Up. Shake your arms and legs loose. Alright. So the front, we're going to go over front kick today and a round kick. So the front kick that we're going to do, you're going to put your hands up. We're going to use your back foot. The first thing we're going to do is bring your knee up so it's level with your hip. Then you're going to extend your lower leg, push your ankle forward and pull your toes back. Then we're going to set it down. So one more time, slow, bring your knee up, snap your leg out, and put it back where you got it. All the time, keep your hands up. So from here, I'm just gonna say go. You can follow along with me at home and with us here. So from here, ready, go. And when you scream, you can scream by just breathing out. Doesn't matter what it sounds like, especially if you're at home. Doesn't matter. From here, go. Ready, go. Ready, go. One more, go. And switch feet. So whatever you do on your right, you have to be ambidextrous and do it with your left as well. And it has to look just the same. So from here, right leg's in front. You're going to kick with your left leg. Hands are up. Go. Hands are up. Keep your hands shut. Drop your hands like this or kick like this. So from here, go. Go. Two more, go. One more, go. All right, switch feet. All right, now we're going to do a round kick or a roundhouse kick. Basically, you're going to bring your knee, this knee, then your hip in front of this one. And the only way to do that is if you pivot on this foot, your front foot, the one that you're going to be standing on. So you're going to be like you're squishing a bug. You're going to put your foot down, bring this hip around, squish the bug on that foot, and then bring this one in front. That's the first step. And then we're going to try to kick. So pretend there's like a bicycle right here, and you're going to try to get your leg over the bicycle seat. So in order to do that, you have to pivot this foot, like the bicycle's facing this way. You bring your leg over, pivot, and then sit it down over top of the seat. So now we're just going to kick instead of just setting it down. So from here, pivot, leg over, kick, and then you're going to try to bring it back and set it down. At first, you can just kick and set it down here. But then when we get better and better, we can try to kick and bring it back. So from here, ready, go. And come back. Ready, go. Come back. Go. You want to try to point your foot that you're kicking with and try to hit with the top of your feet, like where your laces are. So from here, ready, go. Two more, pivot this foot, go. One more, go. Now switch feet. So same thing, just right foot in front, pivot this direction, kick with this leg. Ready, go. Hands up, go. Keeping your hands up when you kick, go. Go. One more, go. All right, very good. We'll be back after these messages.
I'm Wildman Robbie Page, and we're going to go over some stretches, some balance routine, and go over some punch and combinations. First thing we're going to do is work on our core strength and core balance. So we're going to get down on all fours like this, and we're going to do opposite. One foot out, the opposite hand out. And we're gonna work on balance. We'll hold it for like 30 seconds, and then you're gonna switch. Now, when you first start doing this, your whole body's gonna shake, and you're gonna be uneven. But the more you do it, you balance your core, and it's a lot easier. All right, since we're already down here, we'll go ahead and get in push-up position on our hands. We'll do 5. Ready? And then we're going to switch to our fist. And we're going to do 5 of those. All right, then we're going to go fingertips. I'm going to do 5 of those. And I'm going to walk walk it up. Obviously, you could do more than 5 each, but we're going to start off easy. And we don't have all the time to do all that. So, next thing we're going to work on is our punches, your basic punches. All right? You have your jab, which is more of a distraction punch. And then we have the cross, which you're using your hip to throw the power. All right, then you're going to go with a hook. You're aiming for the chin or the side of the head. So you always want to keep balance like this. You don't want to be windmilling it and stuff like that. All right, after that, you have the uppercut, which you're going to bring the power from the hips and your legs instead of just standing here throwing it like that. So putting it all together would be jab, cross, hook, uppercut. All right, so the next 4 punches in the 8-punch combination of your basic punches are going to be your back fist, then your ridge hand, which comes down to the neck. You're going to spin with the back fist, the back of the hand, step forward with the palm strike. Fighting stance, Brandon. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, back fist, ridge hand, spinning back, palm strike. Good job. Nice. So you're going to scoop in like this, underhook. Boom. See, now still got your wrist. Shoot in, get down on your knee like this. Because you're going to come in with this knee and this arm right here. Yep. Now, you take my head and then you're going to flip. Do it again. Right. Shoot in, flip over. Yep, you got to do one motion. All right, so when you shoot in, I already got you here. All right, so as soon as I shoot in, taking you over. Boom, see how I got this? Now you try to get up. You can't get up. All right, here, do it to me. All right, shoot in, grab my arm if you can. Like that, there you go. Slip, now you got my arm. See? Yep, just like that. Now counter. Whew. Got you here. I got your arm.
All right.
See? You're fine. All right, you see how this is? See how I got that arm? Now try to get up. I bet you can. Try to get up. All right, you reverse.
There it is.
Good job. All right, now you're going to
Good
do
instinct.
All right, we'll go real slow. All right, when you get to here, you're going like this. You got to lift them up. See, watch when I get jabbed. All right, so I come in. All right, I'm going to step in. See how I hook him? Now watch. I'm not trying to pick him up like this. I'm not trying to do that. I'm taking this leg and I'm boom, shooting him over. Like that. All right? Just got to work on that part. Okay? Okay? Here, Jay.
Tuck that chin when you're coming over.
Now, here's one more. Grab my waist. All right? Now, some people can't break that because the guy's got a good grip. All right? So, what you want to do is reach back around his head. All right, watch me, Brandon. All right, so I can't get him off of here. I can't hit him. So I'm gonna reach back like this.
Boom. You okay? All right. Let's do it one more time. All right, so you got me? All right. Son of a gun, can't get out. Reach. Boom. And then bam, bam, bam. Hook his arm. Boom, boom, boom. Big one. Now you do it to me. All right. It's all about the hips. All right. You're gonna reach back. Yep. Pop your hips up. Pop your hips like this. All right. Boom. Reach back. There you go. You gotta come down with me though. One more time. All right. Reach back. Yep. Come down with me. Now put my arm between your legs. Yep. Now you got me. I can't. All right. The only thing I can do from here is try to reverse you like that or roll you back. But see, you got my arm locked, so it's hard. What you're gonna do is this. Now look, watch. Don't be scared. I won't hurt you, okay? Look, I'm just popping my hips. See how I lift you up just with my butt? Not even trying. See? You just lift them up with your hips, all right? Now come here, I'm gonna go this way. Boom, down like that. Now I got your arm right here. See how I got you? Boom, boom, boom. You can't use this to block. This is behind my back, all right? See, when you're here like this, right, you're gonna pop. Pop that hip, all right? Because of anything. Grab him in the waist, Jay.
Oh, there he's going for the Fujiwara.
And then I'm going to go like this.
But Jay's got half a choke sunk in. Uh-oh. Watch out, he's got his back. Get out of there, Jay. Turn to face him, turn to face him. Put your feet on his hips.
If you had a little bit more strength, you would do it.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a size disadvantage.
Thanks for joining us on our first episode. Today we went over some beginner stretches, some beginner hand techniques and leg techniques specific to karate or any type of kickboxing martial arts. And then we also went over some Chinese qigong for health, which can also be used as a warm-up or cool down, and for just general, fitness.